I'm going to talk to you guys today about acceptable hairstyles in the military and specifically at BMT. So before I went to BMT, I struggled with that. I was like, how am I going to wear my hair? Women of color, y'all know the struggles and the difficulties of our hair. And you have no time. You have very minimal time at basic training. So you really want to go with a hairstyle that's going to be quick and low maintenance. Right now I'm still serving on active duty orders. So I go to work every day in uniform. Right now, as you can see, I got my little bob in. I did it myself. And honestly, this would have been a good BMT hairstyle too. So I'm going to give y'all the tea, right? The tea. Wow. Anyway, I got my hair done in micro braids professionally for BMT. I've never got my hair braided professionally. I've never had micro braids before. But I did my research and that just seemed like the most easy, low maintenance hairstyle that I could do at the moment, or I could get done at the moment, because I still wanted the bun look, because I knew a lot of the girls would be wearing their hair in buns if it was long enough, and I don't know, I just wanted to be a part of it. Like, I could have wore this braid bob to BMT, but I wanted the bun look too. So I went with micro braids. I used human hair so that they would last the full 8.5 weeks. That was a great choice. I can tell you that right now. That was a great choice. It was hella expensive, not even gonna lie. Because I got them done professionally because I wanted them to last and look super neat. I paid $180 to get them braided. And the hair was about $182. $180 as well, not $182. I got there and a lot of girls were like, wow, I should have got braids. I should have worn braids. I should have got micros. Like, when I tell you, I will roll out and just, you have 5 minutes, literally about 5. You have at least 5, but no more than 10 minutes in the morning to get ready. And that's you and 45 other girls. So you think you're going to get in the bathroom and get a mirror before them? You're wrong. So a lot of times I would just do the bun at night, or a lot of times I couldn't sleep, so I would just wake up at like 5 naturally. Reveille is until 5:45. Throw my hair in a bun, go back to sleep, and when it's time to get up, all I gotta do is throw the uniform on. But what I will say, and this kind of made me mad. I'm gonna keep it a stack right now. I'm gonna keep it 100 right now, okay? I got there with my $300 hairstyle, super neat, because those are my standards. I want to look good, and you know, one of the girls in my flight has these big dookie box braids. You know, she got done at the kitchen table. Like, come on, sis. I don't know. I just thought, I mean, there's no shame in it, because look, I'm all for do DIY. I'm all for do it yourself, but to come there and have your first, I mean, I get it, like everybody doesn't have it, but next. Anyways, the point of me saying that is you can get away with a lot more styles than I thought you could, which is why I got micro braids, which were super duper tight. Like, if I would have known you could get away with some of the hairstyles that a lot of the girls did, man, oh my god. Even one of the MTIs, one MTI had these cornrows, right? She had feed-ins, 4 or 5 feed-in braids, thick feed-in braids too, like not little tiny cornrows. She had thick regular feed-in braids, and I'm like, now if I would have known all this before I went, trust, it would have been a different ball game. Because I mean, now that I think about it, cornrows and feeding braids, they are acceptable, because even when you go to Beast, I'm telling you, 90% of the female flights are gonna have their hair cornrow back. So feed-ins, it's the same thing, except they were a bit thicker. And when I say chunky, they were chunky feed-in braids. Like, I couldn't believe it. Another MTI I saw, box braids, big bun. So I was in Navy ROTC in high school, and we went off the Navy standards, and it was the bun has to be this big and this wide, and it can't extend past this much of your head, and blah blah blah. Then I went to BMT, and they're like, the bun can't be bigger than your head. So literally buns coming all the way out to here, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just didn't know that. So I got to BMT, and I see one MTI box braids. I'm over here with micros pulling all of this teeny tiny micro braids, and this MTI just has regular old box braids with a big old bun on the back of her head. And I'm like, wow, I wish somebody would have told me. So feed-ins, box braids, braid bobs, all those are things that you can. People was even there with crochets. When I tell you, man. So a lot of the stuff you can get away with. One girl on my flight, she actually had crochets there. Yeah, and she brought her pack of weaves too with her, and it didn't get confiscated. They didn't tell her she had to throw it away, nothing. And then she did her crochets right over again for graduation. But one thing the Air Force is big on is cultural sensitivity. When you go to BMT, you'll find that too. I know you guys heard, like, some trainees would ask their MTI for more time to wash their hair. Hey, I have a different hair texture. I can't wash my hair in 5 minutes. It just doesn't work like that. And they get it. 9 out of 10, they're going to understand. They're going to be like, oh, you're right. Okay, you do have a different hairstyle that I may not understand. So you go ahead and take them extra 4 minutes. I mean, you're not going to get too much. But, hey, take what you can get. So, yeah. Even when I was in tech school, once I'd seen how the game worked, I put these Marley twists in my hair. Yep. I'll insert a picture of that too. The moral of the story is, you are able to have a plethora of hairstyles in BMT. Granted, don't get crazy. No colored. That's not a natural color. Or, you can get away with a lot of hairstyles. There are multiple hairstyles that are low maintenance and that will grow your hair, because my hair grew so much. Oiling my scalp weekly with cami oil, and if you don't know about cami oil, you need to figure it out, sweetie. And if y'all don't know about cami oil, you need to figure it out, because, baby, cami oil, it smells so good. All the girls were in there like, what's that? Girl, you can't have any, so don't even wonder. I just took them out for graduation because I wanted a new look for graduation. That was it, but those could have lasted me well longer than that. Those styles that I mentioned, those are what I've seen firsthand with my 2 eyes. Of course, you think outside the box, I'm sure you can figure out a bunch more hairstyles that would be acceptable, being that you know what is acceptable, or things that you may have not known that you know now because you watched my video. Knock yourself out, have fun, and keep your hair protected at BMT.